Hello everyone. In the previous session we talked about SQL Server Optimizer. Specifically, we talked about how query is executed internally in SQL Server. Also, we talked about how Optimizer optimizes the submitted query and generates the execution plan. In this session we will talk about this generated execution plan. First, there are three formats of execution plan: text, XML, and graphical plan. In general, we use graphical and XML mostly. The plan can be estimated or actual. Estimated plan is a plan before actually executing the query, while actual plan is the one generated after executing the query. Mostly, we need actual execution plan because it provides execution time for each operator. Let me show you. This is our query. In order to see the estimated execution plan, we just need to click on Display Estimated Execution Plan option. Here you can see Estimated Execution Plan. We can see Select and Clustered Index Scan operators. No worries, we will deeply learn these operators in the next sessions. For now, just understand that this is an operator. Operators are workhorses of the plan. Each operator implements a specific algorithm designed to perform a specialized task. The operators in a plan tell us exactly how SQL Server chose to execute a query, such as how it chose to access the data in certain table, how it chose to join the data, etc. Now, let's get actual execution plan. We simply enable actual execution plan and run the query. In this case, you can see actual execution plan and actual runtime stats. This is the main difference between actual and estimated plans. Here, you can also see the arrows. The arrow represents the direction of data flow between the operators. And the thickness of the arrow reflects the amount of data passed. A thicker arrow meaning more rows, more data. In the properties of the operators, you can see estimated I/O cost, CPU cost, overall cost. These costs help SQL Server to choose a particular execution plan. This cost means that SQL Server could not find any better plan with less cost than this within the given period. One of the first things to check in a plan before digging deeper is to compare estimated and actual row counts, and make sure they are nearly equal. If they are not equal, SQL Server might generate incorrect execution plan and you might face performance issues. You can often resolve this issue by updating statistics, because unupdated statistics may cause the difference between estimated and actual row counts. You can also see the operator costs here. This is estimated cost of the operator related to other operators. If you want to find where your query is spending much time, you can often find operators with highest cost and troubleshoot. You might need to create indexes or change to another operator with hints to decrease the cost, for example. Regarding other properties and how to do everything, I will explain step by step with real examples in the next sessions. For now, you just need to understand that there are such kind of properties. There is one problem here. Actual execution plan is generated after query completes. What about if the query does not complete? There are some cases where our query is very much long running and never finished. In this case, how can we get actual stats? In this case, we should investigate Inflight query plan. You can use a live execution plan which shows statistics until now. This can help you to get insights about the stages SQL Server did until this point. We can also use two DMVs. First one is query statistics XML, second one is sysdm exec query profiles, which returns real-time statistics per operator and per thread. Let me show you. We can run below a long-running query. Before doing this, we enable live execution plan. As you can see, we can get in-flight plan in this way. Or let's get this plan with DMVs. Here, do not forget to set session ID. In this way, you can get the query plan which is generated in the session, although the query did not finish it yet. Let's finish this session by learning how operator functions. When query execution starts, first operator runs init and initializes itself. Then it runs GetRow physical operator to get data against the next operator. The next operator repeats the same process and it continues till the last operator. The last operator thus brings the data from the buffer pool and submits it to the left waiting operator and it shuts itself down. The left operator does the same and finally select operator gets the data. In this way data flow happens and therefore we usually read data from right to left according to data flow. We will talk about each operator, how they function in the next sessions.